Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today, inshallah, we are going to explain how to create or to add some reaction based on the user interaction. For example, the objects collision when an object collide with another, we might need that creating a collision between objects or creating an event between based on the objects collision, and that's what we are going to do today. First of all, I'm going to create some objects. For example, here with shift I'm going to create a circle of this color. I'm going to call it OBJ, and this I'm going to place it here. I'm going to reduce the scale a little. And then I'm going to use the line tool. And here I'm going to create a shape like this. I'm going to move it here. Let us change the colors. Once we finish, we can select all of them, and then we can click on right, distribute to layers, and then these layers will be separated. B1, short for border, for example. I'm planning to create a very simple game. The user need to move this circle from here to here without hitting these obstacles. If the user hit one of these, then the system will give him a message that he lost. B2, B3, let us call it avatar. Usually in game development, the main object that the user control, we call it avatar. B4, let us name it gate, and then we need to convert them to button, the reference in the middle, and hit OK. F8 and enter, F8 and enter, F8 and enter, F8 and enter, F8 and enter. And then we need to add an instance to all of them. B1, B2, B3, B4, avatar, and last one, gate. Usually we add the instance name so we can call it easily inside the code. Once I finish, I need to click on right on the avatar and then actions. First of all, I need to control this circle. I can control it. Here I can open the code snippet, and here I can use the action and control it by drag and drop, or I can use the animation move with keyboard arrows, and that's what I'm going to use. Double click to add. Here we have the code. I can increase it, increase the speed. Let us hit on enter. Okay, I need to increase the speed a little more. I'm going to make it 15 in all axes to all arrows. Once I finish, I need to add a code for the ball or for this circle. Once this circle hit one of the borders, it will give the user an alert that the game is over. If this circle is reached this gate, then I'm going to give the user a message that he won this level. How can I do that? First of all, I need to add another layer and text here. For example, you win. And I can duplicate this layer, and here I can write, for example, game over. Let us change the color. And here I can make it green, like this. I'm going to select both of them, drag them down here. G over, short for game over, and here when F8 to convert them to symbol, to button, and F8 again, and here inside the instance G over for the when, and then I need to go back to the code. When we want to call the circle, we need to start with avatar dot, and what we need to do, we need to check when the avatar or that avatar or the circle, when this circle hits any of the borders, the system will give us a message that the game over. How can we do that? Here inside the this function, I'm going to write a code. I'm going to add it here. I need to use the if statement to check when to check if the circle hit any of the borders. So I need to write if, two brackets between them, two parentheses, sorry, not bracket, this one bracket, this one parentheses, between them avatar dot hit test object B1. This code means check when if the avatar, if the circle, we call it avatar, hit border 1, then I need to tell the system to do something. So I need to write begin and end or two brackets, and between them I need to give the system an order. Enter and enter. Between them I need to write some code, and that code will be to show the game over and hide you win. So G over dot visible equal true when dot visible equal false semicolon, and I need to add both of these at the beginning of the code to hide both of them once we start the game. I want both of them to be hidden, the game over and the win. So here, if the border hit the if the circle hit border 1, then the software or the system will give the user a message that the game is over. Let us try. Control Enter. I don't know which one of this one is B1. See, when I hit it, it gives me game over. I'm going to repeat this one to all borders. So I'm going to select the code, copy, enter, paste, paste, paste. The first one we check the collision between the avatar or the circle and P1 here, second border, third one, and border number 4. Let us check now. We have some problem with P2. Let us check P2, the instance name for P2. Yeah, accidentally we made it P1. Now it will work. See, when I hit any of them, the system will give me game over. Now I need to write the code if the circle didn't hit anything, and if the user managed to make the this circle reach the gate, then I want to give the user you win, show the user the you win text. So here I need to duplicate the code again. If the avatar hit test object, here I need to call the gate instance name, and here I need to reverse them, game over false, and when.visible true. Let us try now. See? Okay. Last thing I'm going to add is once the user hit any of the border, I want to reset the game. How can I do that? I need to save the this circle location at the beginning. So when the user hit any of these border, the software will send the circle to its original location. How can I do that? I need to create here two new variables. Variables like X and Y, we use them to save the circle or any object location in X-axis and in Y-axis. We store them as numbers. So what we need to do, var obj location X. This name we can change it, we can write anything. This is just a variable. We can write only X or Y, XY, anything you want. The type of this variable, int, short for integer, and semicolon. I need to duplicate this because, as I said, I need to save the location in X and Y axis. After that, I need to write the code at the beginning, at the top, not inside after I start moving the circle. Because of that, I put it at the top. So here, avatar.y, I need to put it here, equal avatar.y, equal avatar.y, of course, here in X-axis, so I need to change it to X, and here in Y-axis. So now I have the location for the avatar is saved. So here inside the code, at any time the player hit any of the borders, I want to reset the circle location. How can I do that? Here inside the checking the collision, I need to call the avatar again, avatar dot X equal equal what? Equal this variable, because this variable will contain a number or a value for the original location for the circle. So I need to copy this one and then put it here and semicolon. I need to duplicate this code, put it here in Y and in Y to reset the location. I need to put it inside the all, checking for hitting the borders. Let us try now. See, when I hit any of the borders, it will reset the game. I can make it better by changing the test. I can write, for example, try again will be better. Yeah, try again will be better. Game over, we can put it, for example, when we add a counter to count how many hits the user hit the borders. For example, after 5 collision, we can give the user a message that you lost this game. And that's in a brief how can you create an interaction between two objects inside the scene. That's it for today, and thank you.